Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back. I have a problem with the Pelosi attack. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a, you know, I'm a man who believes in peace. I am nonviolent as much as I can be. The attack on a senior citizen is horrendous. I know because I had a good friend. She was beaten half senseless when she was out in California for 2 weeks visiting her sisters. She came home and she looked like she'd just gone 50 rounds from Mike Tyson and took the knockout. But I have problems. I saw the pictures of the back glass, the back window, and the glass is on the outside, not on the inside. Then they were reporting there was a third person in the house. As of Monday morning, they're saying, oh no, it was just Mr. Pelosi and the attacker. I've kind of, and I'll be honest with you, I may, folks, I may see boogeymen where there are none. But I thought it was a little too convenient this attack happens about 9 or 10 days before the election. And Nancy's in for a fight with her GOP counterpart because even the people of San Francisco are getting tired. They want to change. They're tired of the crime rate. Folks, I do wish Mr. Pelosi a speedy recovery and that he has no ill effects from this. But at 82 years old, I don't think that's going to be the fact. I think there's going to be some problems. My problem with Joe Biden was, before any of the facts even came out, he was blaming the conservatives. He was banging the Trump, the MAGA drum. Let's talk about the young man who attacked Paul Pelosi. I'm not going to give his name because I think giving his name gives him power. Now they said he was a QAnon follower and election denier. That's fine. I know a lot of them. But then they started looking back, and neighbors even said about him. Let me get situated. I've been fighting a lower back pain for the last couple of days. He lived with a woman and her children. This man is a known pedophile. Or at least that's what they're reporting about him. Let's go that route. He's a known pedophile. He lived with a nudist activist in Berkeley. Out front of their house, they had a rainbow flag with a marijuana leaf where the star should be. They had signs for Black Lives Matter. Folks, does this sound like a conservative to you? Now, his family did come out and said, this kid's got mental issues, severe ones. which I thought was very convenient. But thanks to the weak laws of California, he slipped through the cracks. Yeah, hell, they didn't slip through a crack. He walked through a open garage door. Folks, we can't have stuff like this. Crime is surging all over the U.S. Sunday afternoon here in Amarillo, a bunch of kids got into an argument in a middle-class neighborhood over here. Got into a row of some kind. Kid pulls out a gun and shoots a 15-year-old who's fighting for his life today. Where does this come from? Oh, I know. The violent video games these kids are playing. The violent movies being shown. I went the other night and saw this thing called Terrifier. Good Lord. I couldn't even sit through half of it. And no, it didn't make me sick. It offended me. That we would show people movies of such violence and then wonder why they go out and commit crimes, such violent crimes. And I looked around the theater, folks. I'll be honest with you. I looked around the theater. And most of them were young people. Even though it had a NC-17, I think was the rating on the movie. I know some of those kids were not anywhere near 17. And there were parents in there with them. When I was leaving, I heard this little girl, she's sitting over in the corner with her mom, and her mom was kind of indignant, telling her she needs to grow up, that that's not real. As I walked past her, I just shook my head thinking, it may be realer than you think, lady. We've lost our way in this country, folks. And if we don't bow I've got a t-shirt that says, anyone who bows before the cross can stand before any man. I truly believe that, folks. I truly do believe if you can bow before the cross, you'll stand before anyone. Folks, we need to take our country back. We need to put common sense back in charge. What the left is doing is standard playbook from the Communist Manifesto. And that's getting the racists hating each other, the social groups hating each other, and then they're going to walk in one day, a antichrist is going to walk in and bring peace to everything before he declares himself God. It's coming, folks. I hate to say it, and I hate to be Debbie Downer here, or Donnie Downer. I identify as a crazy old man. That's my pronoun, crazy old man. You know, folks, we just have to take control of our nation. This vocal minority groups, such as the LGBTQXYZ clan, and that's what I call them, clans, the Black Lives Matter clan, the Antifa clan, the anarchist clan, the socialist clans need to be put back in their place. Good people. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican or what, Green Party or what. We got to get this country back on keel, because we're listing off to the left, and if things happen the way I think they're happening, the American dream is going to capsize, and there won't be enough room on the hull for everybody to stand. So, I'm the Ancient Warrior. Welcome back. Have a safe day. And remember, get out and vote. Remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm the Ancient Warrior. Be blessed.